you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So how is the morning?
Well, I'm on global time, so every day is good with me. I'm ready.
I know that, right? It's a 24-hour cycle, correct? Actually, I was listening to the conversation, which you had with Joanne, and I was not able to participate because I was tied up in another meeting from Mumbai. So I think one of the things which we can possibly do, optimize everything, is making Ghana a benchmark nation also. You mentioned that you've got two prince titles, right, from Ghana.
From Ghana and from the Ivory
So
Coast.
how are
Yes.
things? Yeah, how are things in Ghana? Can we do something very unique over there?
Yes, as a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm having a webinar with a group that's having at the end of the year a trip, a flotilla up the Gambia River that will include Ghana, Gambia, many of those countries that flowed Africans out. We're going to flow people in to celebrate the fact that we're now returning to our roots, and we hope this can be a major tourist attraction for people around the world.
Exactly. That is, I think it is exactly, the tourist attraction is positively there. Culturally, it's a very, very rich, continent. All right. And Ghana is probably a very, very dynamic country in ECOWAS, in that region. So we are present now in Uganda and Kenya, take care of the East Africa side. All right. South Africa, I have an associate there who is very, very interested, in moving forward with us. Tunisia in North Africa, I have connections there. Okay, so that, we want to cover the whole continent by really setting up these sort of benchmark countries. I already have an office in, Freetown, basically Sierra Leone, a small country. But Ghana is very dynamic in a way that, a lot of activities can happen. And simply because people are scared due to probably, 2-3% of the people who are really not, in line with humanity, we can call,
Well,
everybody.
Well, the great news is that I agree with you completely, and also I'm connected through my royal connections and also through my personal connections with Princess Asi Okansi. She's there in Ghana. She has a school called the Necotech School. She provides a virtual online training. I think it would work perfectly with what you're doing. That was founded about 20 years ago with Isaac Hayes and Steven Seagal, who are, as you may know, USA superstars. But she's been part of the community there globally. She also has an organization. Technology is great when it works. But she also has her own organization that for many years has conducted personnel into the Middle East from Ghana and back and forth. So she has extensive connections, not just throughout Africa, but throughout the Middle East as well. So I would recommend that she be part of it. She's also part of the government's Diaspora Return Committee for the country of Ghana. So we have direct access to the decision makers at the very top in Ghana.
Okay. I think what the idea now is this, okay? Like I said, that we want to, and I think Africa has been the blessing for me, why I am in the gold and diamond business, because I was in Nairobi, and one of the gold and diamond miner invited me to Kampala. And everybody was against it, my going there. So why you are going in a rough country like this? And so I said, well, somebody is inviting me. There's a huge project. We want to educate and provide food to the children, and we have the technology to do it. So I would like to go and explore the whole thing. So the whole model of barter came out of the whole process. Yeah, that okay, I was able to first and see the life of farmers as well as the gold miners. Very, very miserable life over there. Okay? I mean, people are really starving. And it's like, probably the worst type of concentration camps we can imagine. The kind of life, people are being forced to live. So I saw that, all of it, and I said, well, I mean, these, 2-3% of the people who are really exploiting everybody. 97% of the people are getting exploited because of their greed. I mean, these 3% people, I was there, I was eating dinner and meals and things with them. And I said, well, this is the only thing they need. Why are they doing this? I mean, that's all you need, right? I mean, you need a good home and a good, 3 good meals and, to live. And you are doing so many bad things just because of this terrible greed without any reason. I mean, I couldn't understand the reason, okay?
Yes,
So then I was actually, and I tell you, my observation there was this. Actually, 0.1%. I will not even tell 1%. 0.1% of those, people who are trained, at a very high profile. I'm talking about specifically people in armed forces. They are controlling the other 3% also. So I mean, the other 3% who are doing bad things doesn't have a choice. Because if somebody puts a gun on your head to do certain things, you have to do it. You see, that was the whole observation. I was working with a person who was able to delight everybody by simply telling them that, okay, if you work with me, whatever your profits and whatever you want to accomplish, I can enhance it by 10%. And I convinced them that I can do that. All right. So that way everybody was happy that, yeah, fine, this guy is good, I couldn't do it. So now we are enhancing it by 10%. And, you have to do less work in doing it. And then this particular part actually, I would say, saved my life also. Okay, in a way. Because I told them that, okay, we will be doing this legally and ethically. So you don't have to fear, no fear. Okay, you won't have to do any bad things to really make that kind of money. And there is nothing wrong in, becoming a trillionaire. Do it legally and ethically. So that everybody is delighted. And we have a very good example of, this gentleman in Saudi Arabia, Suleiman Raji. He died,
Yeah, I just read about it. Yes, right.
But he was a kind, very unique Saudi Arabian. Every Saudi Arabian is collecting wealth and doing number of wrong things in the world today. Okay, in Yemen and a lot of these places. Okay, so those are the terrorists among Muslims. We will call them, terrorists among Muslims who are actually doing all the bad things for, accumulating wealth. But there were good people like him also, I mean, he was a billionaire and he gave everything away to people, right, to their needs. So he was doing the background of, coming from riches, actually became a billionaire because he was a giver. He was giving things. He was helping people out. So we have got all these good models to really practice and show it to the world. You don't need to, make noises. You don't need to fight anybody. So we will doing and spending our time, like Joan said, very, very least amount of talking and doing things.
Yes.
Things.
Yes. So that's why I wanted to talk to you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I just wanted to conclude this like this, that, okay, with the platform, like I will completely simply say that international platform and the places where we exist today, right? I mean, we have selected 3 places now, okay? Saskatchewan is definitely there, but in terms of starting our farm school, we say, okay, Dr. Tamara is in Katy, right, Texas.
Yes.
our community presence is there. Our community is an economically vibrant community. So we are present in KT, in Houston. Toronto is our base also. A lot of economically vibrant community members are in Toronto, all right? And then the third place in the world where most economically vibrant people of our community lives is in Dubai.
And where?
In Dubai, Dubai.
Dubai. Yes, yes. That's also, as I mentioned to you, there's a death in my family just recently. He was the owner of Compaq Oil, and they were based out of Dubai. Okay. So his son will be picking that up, and family members will be continuing to work out of Dubai. So I have royal family connections there that can work with you.
Wonderful. So I think now utilizing our platform, okay, actually integrates all the vibrant, economically vibrant people together. Okay, an idea is this, that like my dad used to teach me, that we're two brothers basically, and fight a lot among ourselves. So my dad used to teach us, okay, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 physically is 4. Okay, but you 4, when you combine together, okay, spiritually, and work with harmony, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 becomes 1,000. Okay, so you get a force of 1,000 when you combine together, okay, and collectively work with harmony to say that, okay, and the guarantee is like this, okay, that nobody can initially accomplish 1,000-fold, collectively can. So that is also an economic principle, of Quran. A very, very good example is, the commodity which we eat every day, which is wheat. Okay, the story of wheat is like this, that you sow one seed in the ground. Okay. After you sow the one seed, that's what the farmer does, right? Prepares the land and sows one seed. Okay, from that one seed, 700 seeds comes out, in 4 months. And when we process it, as a food processor, when I process those 700 seeds into bread, it's 1,000-fold profit. So that's the kind of economics which we are talking about. So if you are actually giving bread, because then that's what we make out of wheat, bread to everybody, okay, who is in need, this 1,000-fold will keep on multiplying. So that's a magic which is, in this economics, which is being taught to us spiritually. Same magic, okay? In the First Testament, in Second Testament, and finally, out of all the spiritual books in Quran, okay? So this is actually what we want to really not talk about anymore. And I really 110% agree with Joanne that whatever we will be presenting in these programs will not be taught. We want to really show all the good things which are happening in the world today.
Right.
Wherever it is happening, whoever is doing it, and we will show them. And our role as a team, is this, that whatever they are doing, we enhance them, okay? Through our technology, through our wisdom, we simply laughs that everybody that I can make an engineer, a millionaire in 53 months, will become a norm and a standard. So we want all teachers, professors, inventors, engineers, all people who have worked very hard for their degrees to become a millionaire.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Now, every week we're going to take 1 hour every week for the rest of the year. That's on October 4th.
I mean, this is not, yeah.
So beginning of October.
We can continue this. I like the whole idea. We can continue this on. Idea is this, okay? You mentioned it and name, right? We said, okay, SAMS model, okay? SAMS is a driving force, and we can, okay, SAMS, we can simply say, okay, we would like to eventually create a media network like television.
Yes.
Call it maybe SAMS TV.
Yes.
Idea behind SAMS TV is this, that everything which we show over here, maybe 724 is all positive.
Okay.
Nothing negative. We don't even give advertisement of the people who are non-climate smart and negative. Nothing is shown. All the positive things are shown.
Yes.
And all the positive companies also can, promote their wisdom, their technologies, their products over here. So this becomes actually a SAMS positive channel.
The great news is that we have the technology now to include closed captioning, so that no matter what language someone speaks, they can understand what is said, even if we're speaking in English. Closed captioning, we can include that.
Perfect. So it is excellent, that technology allows everybody to really listen to them in their own languages.
Exactly.
Right? That is perfect. And I think now by showing this and by integrating all the engineers, professors, inventors together in realizing they are also homeless.
I have a suggestion.
Homeless is not the people, homeless are not people living on streets. Okay.
Right.
Homeless are 80% of the population who doesn't own home.
Yes. So they
are also homeless.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask you if it makes more sense to talk about homes for the needy, because they're more needy.
I like that. I like that. Simply because we want to really change the realm. Okay? We want to make sure that everybody is a homeowner.
Anybody.
Very simple. Okay.
So with that, go ahead.
The beauty of the whole thing is this: 2 billion mothers.
Yes. Yes.
2 billion mothers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so who owns the home? The male doesn't own the home. Okay.
Right.
The home ownership will be given to the mothers.
Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that way the family is secured.
Yes. Agreed. I love it. Yes.
Because the father will become a guest of mother, and if the father behaves, he stays, otherwise he leaves.
We understand.
The home stays with the family.
We understand. Agreed. Now look, for tomorrow, what I'd like to do is tomorrow, I'd like for us to plan now what we're going to talk about for the hour tomorrow. And even I would like to just record what we do tomorrow so we can edit it to be more professional so that we can share it with other networks around the world, if that makes sense to you.
Okay.
You tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm. I think what has happened up until now in these 3 meetings is, these 3 meetings were brainstorming meetings, right? Previously, which we had.
Yes.
Good meetings. Okay, so I mean, currently what we are talking about is this. Currently, we have got 3 inventors with us. Okay. One is Richard Nansen.
Yes.
All right. The other one is Ken Telford and Dr. Paul Olivier as a team.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And the presentation which we have made, like I said, I've defined them like this. Okay. Ken Telford mission is home for everyone.
Yes.
Okay. He wants to make everybody a homeowner. Okay. He has developed the technology. Why they are working together? Because Ken has developed the technology of creating homes from waste.
Yes, I saw it. I read it.
Which is also Dr. Olivier's magic. Whatever he touches turns to gold, So, I mean, you want to demonstrate. Okay, and now we are demonstrating this through building these communities. So the way I was thinking about the whole thing is this. Okay, Wheel of Life Farm School can be built in 1,000 square yard area. I have got a plan now for a 1.375 acre site I have got in Islamabad,
Yes.
our capital in Pakistan. Okay.
Right.
The landowner has already given me, I've shared the video, where you can see the site, although it was in Urdu and you can translate it in English.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the land, that is a site which we are already starting to work. I will be assigning two kinds of people there. All engineering, digital manufacturing technologies are practiced to make these communities with agility. So we will be integrating all that technology also. So IIoT people, architects, and civil engineers are going to be building this. Now I want to really create a small kind of magic, because I designed this 53 homes based on not going vertically up. Everything is on the ground, okay?
Okay.
And we can design this 53 home with a community center, mosque, and everything. Makes it expensive, which doesn't make it disaster proof, and all the issues are there. So what we want to do is create the same community model. So I'm thinking like this: 1,000 square yard in the center to build the Dr. Paul Olivier's Wheel of Life farm. Okay, that is what is required to build the farm, right? Now, in order to do the farm school, we use Richard Nelson's structures, so that all classrooms, laboratories, everything else which is needed in a school or a university is so high rise, city life. People are living in high rise buildings, right? What we do is we use cage technology now. So in the periphery of this stadium, we build these high-rise apartments, okay? So where the students, the families of the community can live. So that way, all the technologies can comfortably get integrated. We use the optimum space by utilizing the space on the ground as well as up, and there is no limit going vertically up.
Right.
We can build 53 floors, we can build 110 floors, or we decide. So that is what I was thinking now. And this is what I will ask Richard Nelson and Ken Telford to come to these sites and design a structure like this, where we can really demonstrate optimum utilization of space.
Yes. I have a question for you. Now, I need you to put on your engineering hat, and we're going to create a blueprint for the 60 minutes of the show tomorrow and for each week from now on. That's the objective. We have to nail down what is going to happen in those 60 minutes. I'm suggesting
60 minutes.
I'm suggesting that we use 48 of those minutes for content, and those other 12 minutes, we share that to introduce commercials and public service announcements about each of the stakeholders involved. The idea is for SAMTV to then have a separate show for each one of them, but while we are showing, we can introduce them as we go along. That is my thought.
Correct. I agree with you. My equation would be 53.7, or make it a slightly 72-minute show.
Of course, it's our option.
Suggestion, okay?
It's our option.
I always look at this spiritual numbers.
We
53 minutes of our presentation, and the balance of 53 and 72 for making sure that all climate companies whom we are developing can really talk about their products and services. So our requirement is this, that whoever comes in and whoever wants to really demonstrate their products and services are not Tom, Dick, and Harry, but they have to be climate smart. So if they are producing a climate smart product, we will do it. If Zuckerberg is not climate smart, Zuckerberg is not welcome.
Well, look, what I'm asking.
Bill Gates good heart, very
Yes.
simple, good band, right? So we want them to become climate smart.
Mufaddal, here's the thing.
And when we demonstrate,
yes, here's the thing.
when demonstrate that they can make more money, we will do it. They will do it. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I was born in Macon, Georgia. I spent time in Atlanta when CNN was just being formed as a newspaper, a television broadcast network. You and I have to think as though we are a CNN, because here's the thing. We have to pre-screen everyone before they come into the show. We can even pre-record what we want to bring onto the show, but we have to make a decision about what we are going to do tomorrow.
Agreed. I think tomorrow we present the first model which we are going to be building in Pakistan. So we want to integrate the three inventors together to see whether this plan can be realized in a record time of, say, maybe 72 days.
Well, my question to you
is that the project now,
but now
do complete it in 72 days.
Yes, but here's my thought. Again, you may already have videos or presentations about what that is. We could plan in advance so that we could actually showcase what it is we do. I would like to think in advance, if at all possible. So for
what we have today is this. Okay, these three people are able to instantly create something for us. Okay, the three inventors.
Easy.
They are there. They will create.
Fine. No problem.
Now the beauty will be this. Okay, I mean, we want to be surprised. You and me want to be surprised that, okay, I have given a video of the site. All right, everybody knows what the site looks like now. Okay, we remove my name, my presentations there, and simply look at the site. Okay, so that 1 hour presentation which I have simply just explains what this site looks like in Islamabad. All right, so we say, okay, we are starting off with this site today, October 4th. All right, we are starting off with this site today, and this site we will be trying to accommodate the maximum amount of people who are homeless. All right, and they will be accommodated and completely self-sustaining community with hospital, school, and everything will be built. So we give that target to the inventors and let them come up with the plan.
Excellent.
Yes, no, this, that, we agree on the plan. In people's pocket, okay? Nobody does that plan without doing anything.
Look,
what plan is this?
Let me ask you, is it possible that we can make sure we have the three people we want to be on the show tomorrow to agree to be on the show tomorrow at the time we need them to be on the show tomorrow?
At least, I mean, I represent Kane and Dr. Oliver.
Okay.
They may like to join from Vietnam. They are in Vietnam.
Yes.
They may like or they may not like to join. Okay. But all the will become a spokesperson of both Ken Ford and Dr. Paul Olivier, because of that presentation, which I have, actually has been prepared by them.
Okay.
It's their presentation. Okay?
Excellent.
So that presentation describes everything. So I will be talking about those two technologies of converting waste into value, as well as Ken Telford's, home from waste and home from everyone. And I have the, presentations of Ken Telford also, which we will share, and I already shared that. All right.
Okay. Yes.
What photo home is all about. So we can pull out some images from there, and Ken Telford image and what he has done in Malaysia and other places, and now what they are trying to do in Vietnam can all be looked at. Okay, and all the things which they want to do. So I have all that material with me. You have to pull out that material, and their physical presence is not required.
Excellent.
Okay?
Now the other thing
I will
too.
be there. I will be representing them. Richard Nelson will definitely be there. And
so okay, then in that case, I'm good. I'm comfortable. What I suggest though is we think about what the titling is going to look like. The credits, who we need to have the actual description of the name of the company, the website if you want to share it, or is everything coming to you and then you will be the one to provide all the information?
No, currently, I recommend it like this, okay? I consider your organization, okay, your organization, EHU Foundation, as an integrator, okay? So we will actually call now, okay, and we want to make sure that we make social entrepreneurship, take social entrepreneurship to the new level.
Yes,
and
yes, and yes.
That new level is this, that currently in every social entrepreneurship organization, when somebody gives $1, only 60 cents are being, goes to the cause, and 40 cents is the management expenses. This is legally allowed, okay? Every organization, which are good organization, does that, okay? I mean, if there is no corruption, 60% goes there. But the 60% also, when corrupt people are involved in the world, then really for the cause, only 10% goes, and 90% is being sort of misused. All right, so that is a fact,
yes,
of social entrepreneurship currently. Okay, that's my analysis, because I actually was part of the World NGO conference in Islamabad, a year ago. And I learned everything about how these whole thing works. And I was the only person there in that conference who made this announcement: you put 10 cents from your pocket for your good cause, I will give you $1. Just show me that you are putting 10 cents from your pocket. That's it. We will give you $1. All right. And actually $1.10 goes to the cause. So what we want to do is create this model, okay? That when your donation comes in, say you give $1, we will also put 10 cents in it, and $10 is going to go for cause. And if that goes for a cause, all the problems of the world will disappear.
Yes.
And in our model, everybody will become a homeowner. Every mother is going to become a homeowner. All the children are going to be getting benchmark education. Okay, they can become whatever they want to become: scientists, engineers, astronauts, whatever. No limits. Okay, and that's the kind of individuals. I mean, all these capabilities exist. Okay.
Yes.
In every individual's DNA. Our job is to get that capability, get that capability out of them, so that give them an environment to perform. They will perform.
Yes.
And we will become a creator of engineers, scientists, innovators, and all of them by default. I'm making an announcement that all these people who joins us, okay, for a preschool child who will join our program will become a millionaire. Guaranteed. We are millionaire makers.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. This is a social entrepreneurship model which we really want to implement.
Agreed.
A new one, nobody would say, okay, I mean, we are very unique, in this sense, because, we have actually acquired that status ourselves. All right. Now, Eminem, like Richard Nelson, all the people who are part of the team.
Right.
So we will just pass on this message that we want everyone to become like us. Come and join us, and we have a magic. Okay.
I love it. I love it. So what? So are we done?
That is the model.
Yes. So then I'll be ready. I'll send you.
Coming back, I mean, we will simply say, I mean, I'm going to conclude like this.
Okay.
Okay. All the international people living in USA, from every country is there. Okay, in USA. Yes. Everybody is living in Canada also. Canada. Build these 3 campuses. All these engineers or professionals from all countries of the world who will be joining our GAMBA program. We call it GAMBA. It's a nice Japanese term, which means, actually it is GNBA, but it is famous as GAMBA. So Gemba means go where the action is. So that's why just-in-time application of knowledge. All right, don't talk, do. Joan Kerr would love that. Okay, that's Joan Kerr's. Don't talk, do it. All right. Learn from us.
Yes.
We will teach you in these 1 hour show how to do things. You learn and do it.
Then I'll see.
If you do it without wasting time, you will become Kenya, Uganda, Sierra Leone, Tunisia, and South Africa are target countries in Africa.
Yes. Then I would like to
convert these countries into climate smart countries.
Then after that, I would like to add Ghana, but I'll set up the appointment right now for the meetings that will start tomorrow and every Sunday for the rest of the year. So then we already have that planned. And so we just push the button and go. I'm ready.
Yes, please do that. We are all set. I think we are ready to move forward, and nobody's stopping us from doing. I have stopped selling my gold to big people anymore. I'm not selling it to them.
Right.
So I will not be living anymore on commissions. Okay. All this gold is available to us in Japan, in Hong Kong, and then our company, okay, SAMS TQL Global, exclusively will buy the gold and will be selling SAMS blockchain gold to the world.
Now,
so blockchain gold is a new way of doing gold business. Okay. And a beautiful part of the whole thing, which was introduced to me by Heidi Little, is this. Okay. Once we become the co-owner of the gold mines in Africa, okay, or anywhere in the world, we will only do just-in-time extraction of the gold, you know, when it is needed. Okay, and Heidi Little's point is this, that if you keep the gold inside mines, inside the earth, that's the most securest place to keep the gold, all right? So until you need to pull it out, don't pull it out, okay? Right? Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. And everybody, the beauty of the whole thing is this, okay? Everybody will be able to drink gold water. Because you are from the royal family, so we know that the kings drinks gold water, okay?
So everyone becomes royal. Gold, right? Everyone becomes royal.
Everybody becomes royal, and everybody can enjoy our gold water. Why? Because these water is coming from the gold mines.
Yes.
We are not taking the gold out of it. So automatically all the nice, precious metal components is part of the water. Whatever water can accept, it is there. Okay, so we are not really extracting the gold. It is there. It's our property. Okay, it's everybody's property now. Whoever owns the people's gold coin, which is actually virtual. So physically, it doesn't have to be taken out. Okay, it's just the ownership of the facility. That's it. So we own the mine and become the climate smart mine owners. And when the gold needs to be, driven out of the mine, if it is needed, it will be extracted in a climate smart way. And that's what a separate presentation will be given to us by Michael, how the climate smart mining will happen when no chemicals are used.
Excellent, excellent. I love it.
Chemical-free mining.
I love it.
So that's the plan.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set the meetings up. I will need to talk with you and Sheldon maybe after the meeting tomorrow, so he can understand more how this works. But right now, I'll set up the meeting for tomorrow, and I love you so much, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. We start tomorrow, and we start with Islamabad.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's a plan. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day. Walaikum assalam.